Previously, in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
I'm done, Casper.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes, but there's contact between the two Konnersport drivers.
Aiden, are you all right? It's just another Butler.
The two Konnersport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Callie. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever...
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out! I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checkered flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie.
What an incredible performance by her today. Konnersport, I'm sure, will be very delighted with that one.
All right, let's go.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there, putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Konnersport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aiden, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you. Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aiden? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
Okay, we gotta beat 138.
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. The car's feeling great.
Come on, go! Alright. With 2 seconds
Right,
to
that's
spare.
excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
Okay, so you can use the controls to either pause, fast forward or rewind, and once you've found exactly where you want to go again from, just follow the on-screen prompt to head back into the action.
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wide. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with this steward, so I'm gonna have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. Well, so, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aiden could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
Alright, chapter 1. several races into the 2024 season.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Konnersport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
You're the boss. Try the course of breaking but 3 or not only control the drivers but also the team. Okay. Department events. Performance, reputation, okay,
hey,
bonus
boss,
objectives.
got a couple of minutes.
David has arranged a luxury watch brand, Eichenberger, to run an advertising campaign featuring Devon, Callie, and herself to promote their new product line. They've been in contact asking when it might be possible to arrange the filming. Currently, it would have to replace pre-scheduled meeting about simulator data. How do you want to deal with this request? Okay, this seems good. Like, if it's a luxury watch brand, it should be a lot of money. We should not decline it for sure. But no, we should prioritize this because we need some money. So let's start with that. Right. Okay, we have the hub. Cool. Performance, reputation. Okay. And then responding to your actions. Cool. Let's read the news. Jackson Mayor against all odds. Cool. I have a phone. Accept.
Davidoff.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aiden,
Yeah, good. Thank you, Casper. Thanks. Yep. Casper, listen, we need another strong showing at Imola.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We delivered a good car this year, so we don't
But there's always a better car around the corner. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Yeah, Eichenberger. Yes, I've given it the go-ahead.
Very good. It's important to me. I'll tell Devon, you tell California. Anyhow, I got another call to make. Must be off. Ciao.
Alright, cool. So we might be able to do this. This is the preview. Circuit narrow in places. Okay. Right, go to race. And we're playing as Aiden. Yes. Chapter 1. Let's go.
What a great battle down the straight here at Imola. There's not much space between Red Bull and Konnersport, and there's contact and into the gravel. Jackson's off, Verstappen's unaffected, and he races on ahead.
Verstappen definitely benefits from that one. Was there room for it though? I'm not too sure.
Everything okay, Aiden?
Not happy.
Yeah, well, it looks like you've escaped unscathed. Now head down and let's go, yeah?
I'm already on it.
caution, caution.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay, clear. Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race. You need to...
I got 3-second penalty for skipping that. Fuck. I'm sure I can overtake here. I just need a good angle. Why do you fucking brake there? Okay, 2-second gap for first place. That was bad. Okay, let me change something in the on-screen display. I want to display the entire map.
You're catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap now. Really good. Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Let's see if we can get second place.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.4 seconds. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you.
Fuck.
At the moment, the gap between you and the car behind is 3 seconds.
Where did I lose that speed from? I got a 3-second penalty there. There we go.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
We got better than we expected.
Good effort, let's keep pushing.
A string of positive performances recently has seen them establish themselves well and truly ahead of the midfield.
Yeah, they're in the top 3 now, Crofty. A great season so far, and I've been really impressed with both Mayer and Jackson.
I don't think you're the only one there, Ants. We'll be watching their season with interest. And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
Nice.
Aiden, what a battle with Max out there today. How did you find it?
He's the best. It's always going to be a challenge.
Look, Max is the best. No doubt about it. It's always a challenge going up against him. He's always going to push you to your limit. I've got a lot of respect for what he's achieved in the sport, and yeah, it wasn't easy out there today. He's the most difficult driver to beat. So yeah, I'm just really happy we were able to come back from that scrape and achieve the result I did.
You're now 3rd in the Constructors. That's the best start to a season the team has ever had. So, what do you put it down to?
The team.
I think it says a lot about the team. You know, the engineers, mechanics, strategists, they've all worked tirelessly to get us to this point. And, yeah, we're working harder than ever to be as good as we can possibly be. And, you know, to achieve 3rd place in the standings, I think that's a fair result for all of the efforts the team has put in.
Do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
Definitely. We are here to compete with the best.
Absolutely. Well, that's why we're here. To take the fight to the big teams. We're more than just a new team. We're not just here to make up the numbers. We're here to compete with the best. And that's always been the case. And it's really great that the results are finally beginning to reflect that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, post race. Advance.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Devon.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
Yeah, there's no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
Yeah, I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Devon. We don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and the full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Konnersport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
Just trying to motivate him is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. But we cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
Alright, news. Okay, that's what we said. Social. Here we go. Accept.
Davidoff, hi.
I missed you just now, Aiden. Some race out there.
Yeah, thanks. It was a decent performance.
Decent? It was more than just decent, Aiden. Those are the kind of performances that win titles.
Yeah, you know, that's what we're aiming for.
Exactly. And, I think merits another steak night.
You know, you don't have to take me out for steak every time I have a good race.
Indulge me, Aiden? Callie won't ever accept, and I see far too much Devon as it is.
All right, Davidoff. That's very kind.
Good, thank you. There's a place called Giovanni's not far from the hotel. I'll see you there at 8.
Thanks, Davidoff.
Ciao.
Okay, so can we do anything with this? No, it's just that we received a message. Okay, let's go next chapter. Austrian Grand Prix. Mid-race again. What is our goal? 11 laps.
Excellent start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on. Copy that.
Where is Norris? Oh, he's first, okay. It was terrible.
Nice move. Good job.
Looks terrible.
Some brilliant laps out there at the Red Bull ring today, especially from our race leader, Aiden Jackson.
And his teammate, Mayo, is making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Mayo moves another place closer to her teammate in first.
Aiden's in first.
Copy that. Aiden is in first.
Can I catch him?
Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
The gap is 15 seconds plus. You're 5 places behind Aiden, 5 places behind. Twelve seconds separate you. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Okay, the gap is 11 seconds, 0.3 seconds. Aiden is 3 places ahead of you right now. 9 seconds separate you. There's a gap of 7 seconds now. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. The gap's 5 seconds now. Okay mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
Okay, what are the fucking strategy options? I'll check it on it straight here. How do I confirm it?
Aiden is directly ahead of you now. There are 4 seconds between you. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
I confirm change.
And the gap is 2 seconds. Aiden is directly ahead of you now. And that's a 2-second gap now. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
In a league league of their own today, and what a day for Konnersport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there wondering when was this team going to slip up, but so far they haven't. It's been a great performance from both of their drivers.
And that performance puts them in second place in the Constructors' Championship within striking distance of Red Bull. Can they top the table? Well, with performances like that, I'd say they could. Well, Konnersport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Callie, congratulations on first place today. How do you feel?
Growing confidence with each race.
Thanks, I feel good. I'm feeling more and more confident with each race, and I felt in control from start to finish out there today, and this is exactly where we want to be. Not just fighting for the podium, but fighting for the outright win. It just proves to me that I can be out there beating the best, and it proves to the team we've got what it takes to compete at the highest levels of the sport.
You had to go through your teammate to secure victory today, so come on, what was it like taking on Aiden out there?
You have to be mindful not to ruin the team's chances.
Well, Aiden and I are good friends off the track these days, and I'm always aware when it's him out there. I'm never going to be too aggressive with Aiden in a situation like that, just in case I hurt the team's chances. So I'd honestly rather it was Max or Sergio, but, you know, you've got to push regardless of who's in front of you.
Well, today has moved Konnersport up to second in the table for the first time ever. But can you sustain this level throughout the rest of the season?
Doing everything you can.
Yeah. We're not just going to sustain this level. The goal is to improve it. We've worked too hard to get here just to let it slip now. We're not going to reach second place and be content. We've got to capitalise on this momentum and keep pushing and aim for the top. And honestly, I think days like today show that we've got what it takes to get there.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, post race.
Thank you for staying behind. Konnersport's flying this season, flying. We're one place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing?
No.
Oh.
Look, if we're to catch Red Bull, take Konnersport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead. No arguments.
Finally.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure. No problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Konnersport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for you. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two. Now, does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear? Crystal.
Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
All right.
Mum.
Congratulations, Cal! I was screaming at my TV.
All nice things, I hope.
You are the best driver on the grid right now. There, I've said it.
Thanks, Mum. How's everything?
Oh, well, funny you should ask. I've just had a call from your father.
You answered?
I suppose I was curious.
What did he want?
Well, he called to talk about you. Isn't she doing well? That kind of thing.
Okay.
And then he wished me well. And he said he had to take another call, and he went.
Weird.
Has he mentioned me at all?
I mean, we don't really talk.
No. Of course you don't. Sorry. Suppose not. Anyway, darling, well done again. I'll let you go, sweetie.
Bye, Mum.
Several weeks later, Belgian Grand Prix.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Senior member of our team, Sarah, is showing exceptional progress and has been making some noises about deserved promotion. We could choose to promote her, which should satiate her and could lead to good results, but it might put noses out of joint with other members of the team. Let's delay, since we are level 3. This should be good for us. The charity who have organized in the past asked if Aiden and Callie would be a patron for their latest campaign. Both have seemed keen to provide their support, but due to commitments with other charitable causes we already present, it would be best to provide one driver to be their patron. Okay, well, if he has already a great relationship with the team over there, might as well do that. So let's just send Aiden. Alright, there's news, socials, emails.
Davidoff.
Casper, we will push for the title, won't we?
I mean, we're already pushing. A good result today and we could be right behind Red Bull, or even beating them.
And can you guarantee that for me? Can you guarantee that we'll beat Red Bull?
I can guarantee that we will try. That we will do everything we can, every effort, you know this.
We can do it, Casper. I know we can.
Davidoff, is there something I can help you with? Are you okay?
No, I have other business to attend to. Ciao.
Okay.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
A slightly out of character move, Davidoff has been talking with some selective members of the press ahead of he was quite bullish about Konnersport performance in the Spa. He went into great detail about how he would set the fastest lap and would be dominant in the later stages of the race. Looks like it might be a new motivational tactic to light the fire under the team. Okay, so we either go beat the target lap time within 7 laps, or got the first place before lap 11. I mean, this will give me higher reputation. I should go for that, maybe. Yeah, let's go for that. And I can still do good objectives, right? But this is more fun than just time attack.
There's an issue with the gearbox.
Okay, stand by. I'm assessing it now. Okay, Callie, you are going to have to manage that problem for now, please. Copy?
Okay.
We're looking into it.
This is uncontrollable. Car's doing whatever it wants.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.2 seconds. The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Okay, do they fix it?
Right, well done, Callie. Well managed. The issue should now be resolved. Can you please confirm? Please confirm.
Yeah, all good.
She found the space and may have got the overtake done. Looks like those gearbox issues are truly behind her now, and surely she'll have her sights set on that podium.
And what a fantastic move it was. She's been super impressive out there today.
Okay, mate, you're making good ground here. Let's push.
Copy.
Okay, gap to leader, 10.0 seconds. gap to first place, 8.9 seconds. Okay, so gap to the leader, 8. The distance to the leader, 8.0 seconds. Okay, gap to leader. Our gap to first place, 5.5 seconds. Okay, so gap to the leader, 3.1 seconds. Distance to the leader, 3.1 seconds. Okay, gap to leader, 2.2 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 3.6 seconds. Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Alright, one more lap after this, and yeah, we win.
Final lap, push, push.
Some race from Callie today, and those points will see Konnersport take the top spot in the constructors' standings. And for the first time in the team's short history. Question is, how will Red Bull now respond?
Well, I'm sure they won't take this lying down, but for now, it's Konnersport who are the best team of this 2024 season.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. So congratulations then to Konnersport, your race winners today.
Alright, post-race.
Hey, nice one.
Hey. Thank you. Casper said you were hiding out in here. Where you been? We're on top of the standings.
Shut the door, Cal.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I think you better take a seat.
What is it?
Just sit down. Why don't you ever listen?
All right. What's wrong, Dev?
It's Dad.
What about him? Where is he?
He's dead. He's dead, Cal.
Come here.
Can't believe it.
You're gonna be okay, Dev. You're gonna be okay. A lot of drivers are posting some of their best times, but you know, so are we.
Yeah, they can push all they want. They're not catching us.
One more question about your dad, if that's okay.
Oh no, we've already issued a public statement.
Well, the press release didn't say how you felt personally, so I was just wondering if you'd care to elaborate on that, as the family?
We loved him dearly, and we miss him very much.
Yeah, he was a good dad. He was a good man. He loved this team, loved this sport. You know, and most importantly, he loved his family. He was very generous, very supportive. He was a good dad. Right, Callie?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. It's not hard, Cal. You just show a little bit of emotion like a normal person. He was a good man who loved his family. Simple.
Did he?
Come on, not this again. Look, what more did you want from him? I mean, I know you two had a rough patch, but you owe him just as much as I do.
Huh.
What?
You really believe that?
Alright, what do we have?
Boss, got another one for you.
Well, Devon was passing everyone's bit directionless, and Devon isn't helping. He's interfering with people's work and ramping up pressure on team members. Mood seems low, people look tired and glum. There's chatter that the Konnersport staff are applying for jobs as other teams. What should you suggest to improve morale? We can have a bit of a breather between now and the next GP. Let's see if we can shuffle some schedules around to try to give the team a bit of time off. Schedule a town hall meeting for the team to let them air their concerns and try to get them back on board. Need to blow some steam. I'll take the team leads out for drinks and some socializing. Yeah, that could work. Along the same lines, it would appear that Devon is insisting his personal health guru be brought as a part of the Konnersport staff, since he'll help maximize the driver's potential. Not strictly a medical professional, some might call it a pseudoscience, but I said Devon is insisting this happens. How do you want to deal with this? Fuck the PR hit right now. Yeah, fuck the PR hit, let him mourn.
Hey, Andreo.
Hey, how's everything? How's Callie?
Well, she insists we stick to the schedule, so business as usual, I guess. You know, I don't know what else to do.
Do you think she's okay?
No idea. She's difficult to read. Always has been.
Would Devon talk to her?
Haven't asked. You know, they've They have a strange relationship, those two.
Some things never change, eh? Listen, I'm around. You call me if you need me, yes?
Thanks, Andrea.
Alright, let's go. Mid-race, chapter 4.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 31.7 seconds.
What a race this has been from Callie, threatening so many times, but she's under pressure here, and oh, she's lost it! Oh no! Lost it at the third turn, her race is over, and I'd imagine that's a red flag.
It just looks like she ran a bit wider. Here's the replay, had a snap of oversteer, wasn't quite able to catch it, and yeah, this is going to be a red flag. There it is.
Oh dear, what a great day it could have been, and the Konnersport team watches on from the pit wall. It was all looking so promising.
Is Callie all right? Is she okay? She's absolutely fine, yeah, don't worry. Right, it's all on you now. Let's keep the focus up. We've got a chance to improve our position at this restart. Okay, copy that. Let's try this again. Fresh start, head down. Copy. Callie, clutch up, go, go, go!
Come on!
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.8 seconds. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home. Tough one that, but good points, good job.
Have to say, this has been a memorable race here at Zandvoort today, and an important race too, as Red Bull reclaimed the top spot in the Constructors' Championship, and Konnersport drop into second.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson tried his best to salvage some points today, but Konnersport would be devastated to give away the top spot like that. It's truly been a difficult few weeks for the team.
As you know all too well, Anthony, it can be a punishing sport sometimes, but I'm sure Konnersport will regroup. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
Aiden, Callie's incident really shook things up out there. How did it affect the race for you today?
You have to adapt to any race, but I was just focused on doing my best.
Honestly, I was just focused on getting the best result I could. Look, we all know how quickly you have to adapt out there, no matter what happens or who's the cause. So, yeah, of course it's always disappointing when the team loses points, but all I can do is focus and do my best to rectify that. We'll regroup and, yeah, we'll come back stronger.
Well, Konnersport dropped back to second place today. How will the team deal with that?
Like says, it wasn't working today and regroup.
Yeah, we'll do what we always do. We'll debrief and look where we change, where we can improve. It wasn't quite clicking for us out there today, so that means reassessing a few things and figuring out where we've gone wrong. Whether it's strategy or whether it's just a matter of performance, we'll sit down as a team and figure out the best way forward.
Well, it's clearly been a very tough few weeks for you all with the loss of Davidoff Butler. How are you coping?
No real impact.
I think in terms of the day-to-day operation of the team, I wouldn't say it's had any real impact. At the end of the day, we're all professionals and we've all got a job to do, so we know the only way of dealing with his loss is to keep moving forward. We can't afford to let up, so yeah, we've focused on sticking to the schedule and sticking to the approach and just looking forward to the next result.
That's great, thank you.
Aiden, thanks for your input in the review.
Yeah, no worries. It was productive. You know, especially considering everything. It's
It's a weird vibe in the garage. Everyone's pretty quiet.
Yeah, can you blame them?
Suppose not. How's Callie?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you the same. She's, well, keeping herself to herself.
Yeah. It must be terrible for her. And Devon. I can't even imagine. I know I'm not part of the family and, you know, I'm just here to drive, but I want to help. Where I can. You know, just let me know what I can do to support them, and you.
Thanks, Aiden. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind.
I mean it. Focus on Devon and Callie for now. I don't need much managing. You can fuss over me later.
Okay. I appreciate that. And sometimes I forget that, you know.
Forget what?
Well, you wouldn't have said that as a rookie, so I think I've got some other stuff to deal with, but thanks.
Yeah, anytime. Bye, Casper.
Well, Davidoff dying hit everyone hard. I mean, we were there, right at the top. But no matter how everyone tried to keep it together, it was just impossible to keep pace with Red Bull.
We found out afterwards that Davidoff had been ill for some time. He kept it from everyone. He tried to get as much in place as he could before he left. It was tough. But Devon and Callie, they had a lot to sort out.
Which is why, in the event of my death, I leave Butler Global and all of its assets to my son, Devon. I know you'll be watching this, Devon. And I hope that now you'll understand everything that I've prepped you for over the years, especially now that you're not driving anymore. Be a leader, Devon. The business is yours. I know you've got it in you.
That's it?
Those are his wishes. You are to be the sole owner of Butler Global and all its holdings and subsidiaries.
Including Konnersport?
Including Konnersport, Mr. Butler.
Right. Nothing for Callie?
That's okay.
What do you mean that's okay?
Well, it's not a surprise, Dev. I didn't expect anything.
Why not? So, are you sure this is right?
Oh, sure, Mr. Butler. Those were his wishes.
You'll be great. It's what he wanted. Just don't fire me, yeah?
If I could just get you to sign here, and your full signature there, please, Mr. Butler.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
This behavior has been a bit of recently. She has been confrontational at some moments, totally distant at others. She actually upset some mechanic earlier by snapping at him because it was a bit too slow, just the seat. Raising some eyebrows internally. She's going through a lot. If she's putting a brave face, let's arrange a therapist for her. Knowing her, I bet she won't like it, but talking might do her some good. Speak for her. She should have the support she wants, but I don't want to force her into anything. Let me speak to her. Yeah. That's probably the best choice. Unfortunately, Devon told the leads they need to stay later late, then go to the drinks. He had organized, said something to the effect of notice for the wicked or anyone else who isn't leading the F1 constructor model is on the floor, sadly. Amazing. Fucking Devon. We lost performance level.
Hey, Callie, thanks for the call.
What's up? I saw your text.
Yeah, look, you've had a lot on recently. I was wondering, it's just an idea.
if you'd like some kind of support. When I've struggled before, it really helped to talk to someone, like a professional.
Well, no. I am good, thank you. I will figure it out. Please don't make a fuss.
Okay. Are you sure? I mean, we're here to support you, and I just want to make sure you're not on your own.
I'm sure. Thank you, though. Anyway, I gotta go. I need to go and do the open-top bus track tour thing. See you later.
Okay. Bye.
Alright. Casper hopes a turnaround at the USGP. Okay.
So, not the best start, Callie, but we have still got time, so let's push, please.
Okay.
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. I've got some information on Hamilton for you. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
Copy. I'm on it.
Return the position.
Oh.
Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
I thought I could already go. Did it disappear on the top?
Green flag. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Oh, fuck off. Just need a little bit of a better angle here. Fucking hell. He held me from the back. I couldn't overtake him. Okay, why did I get a penalty there? Last lap.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
Well, talk about taking advantage. Maya was really nowhere to be seen until the safety car. What a turnaround.
Yeah, that result keeps the team competitive at the top of the table. She recovered really well for an impressive finish at the end there.
And following a significant dip in form, I think there's a glimmer of hope for Konnersport today, and they've kept pace with Ferrari in the battle between the top three. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see Konnersport taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
Hey, have you seen Callie anywhere?
Yeah, she's around there.
Hey. There you are. What are you doing back here? You know everyone's looking for you.
That's precisely why I'm back here.
You okay?
It's not meant to be like this. I haven't even cried. Just feel sick.
What do you mean?
Well, when someone dies, you're supposed to let it all out, right? Cry and gnash your teeth and wail. And I just can't. He was never there for me, Aiden. So nothing's changed.
It's all right, Cal.
I see Devon upset and I resent him for it. It's different for Devon, it always was. And I've tried blanking it out. Suck it up and drive, you know. But all I can think is I'm doing exactly what the great Davidoff Butler would have wanted me to do. And I hate him for it. Then I remember he's gone, and the whole cycle starts again.
You need to talk to someone about this, Callie.
What do you think I am doing?
Okay, some news, some social events, emails.
Dev, hi.
Finished strong out there today, Cal.
Yeah, thanks. Felt good.
Are you doing all right? It seems doing really well.
I guess.
Just all tickety-boo.
Sorry, Dev, is this congratulations or...
Yeah, no, absolutely. Congratulations. Great to see you thriving.
Thanks. Are you okay?
Me? I'm golden, mate. Yeah, got ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and we'll continue next time, right? So, thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Wait, how do I save it? I guess it's saved automatically. Anyways.